Very good morning, dear students. How are you all? I hope you all are fine. So, today we are starting our lesson number 1 of history part. As earlier we have completed two lessons from geography portion, then two lessons from civics portion. So, now we are starting our lesson number 1 and we will continue other part other part of the lesson, or we can say two lessons of this history part also we will complete now. Okay, so as the name suggests, how, when and where. Okay, so in this lesson we will see the importance of dates and how the period of history is divided by James Mill, then which dates are important and what is the meaning of colony, what is colonial rule, and what is the process of colonialization. Then we will see how administration produced the various records and why survey, or we can say surveys, during the British time became important. These things we will see, and what was the importance of official records. The lesson is all about these things. Okay, now let me clear one thing to you that this lesson or this topic is a regular SST class topic. Okay, SST syllabus topic. So don't be confused that this is NTSC topic. This is not NTSC topic. Okay, so we are starting with the topic dates. So dates in history is a very interesting topic. Why is it like this? Because many time people used to debate on the particular dates that during on during that time or during that date the particular ruler was crowned or particular battles fought. Such kind of debates people used to do. Okay, but what we can say is history is related with dates. Okay, and many times we have also heard people saying that she finds history boring because it is all about memorizing dates. But in real sense, this subject is very interesting. Why I am saying so? Because although we are knowing that history is all about changes took place that took place in our country or in the world, we can say, but how these changes took place or what kind of past we were having earlier, and how one by one or time by time the things changed, this it's a complete cycle is very interesting. Okay, now if we compare the past with present, we used to consider the things like before and after. Okay, next thing, if we talk about that history gave us gave us information or answer to the various questions. Like for example, daily we start our day with tea drink or coffee drink, but it would be more interesting to know that when did this tea drink was first time made, or second example we can take when railways were built. Because in earlier times, if we see, that transport system was not proper and it took long time period or months of period to go from one place to another. And if we talk about newspaper also, that who for the first time created or when the newspaper or the printing for the first time started. Okay, so all these things are very interesting part of history. Now figure 1 is there, and it is written there, Renan was asked by Robert Cliff to produce maps of Hindustan. Okay, this thing you have to remember. So let's go ahead. Now, if we talk about that, history gave us information about the past. Like if we talk that people in India did not begin drinking tea one fine day, they developed a taste for it over time. And there can be no one clear date for a process for such thing. Any particular or fixed date is not there that on that date people started drinking tea or coffee. They gradually developed taste for it and then it was started. Now we cannot fix any one single date on which British rule was established. Means what I want to say is history in history we can't say that on particular date that this particular event took place. We are having records of just approximation, ठीक है, like in that year or in that month. Only some events are there about which we get particular date wise record in history. Like we cannot say that on particular this date this movement was started. If it is there, very few are there. So all these things happened over a long time period, and we can only refer to a span of time as an approximate period which particular changes became visible. Now this thing is clear. Means summary of this part is that we cannot fix per one particular date for such and such event in history. Yes, there are few such dates, but if you talk about as a general, many things are not like this. We only consider the approximate period for such changes. Now question arises, when then do we continue to associate history with a string of dates? अब क्वेश्चन ये आता है कि कब हम हिस्ट्री को डेट्स के साथ में एसोसिएट करने लगे, जोड़ने लगे. सो दिस एसोसिएशन हैज़ अ रीज़न. इसका एक रीज़न है. देयर वॉज अ टाइम व्हेन हिस्ट्री वॉज एन अकाउंट ऑफ बैटल्स एंड बिग इवेंट्स. एक टाइम था जब हिस्ट्री क्या था, सिर्फ बैटल्स और बड़े बड़े जो इवेंट्स होते थे वही उसी सब का रिकॉर्ड था. बट it was about rulers and their policies also, and historians who used to write and study in detail about the history part, okay, wrote about the year a king was crowned. And historians जो थे वो लिखा करते थे कब किंग को ताज पहनाया गया, the year he used to married, and the year he had child. Such and such events the historians used to maintain records about such things, and when the particular ruler fought a particular war, in which year the ruler died, and in which year the next ruler succeeded for the throne. Okay, all such records were maintained by the historian, and in this way the dates were started or associated with the history. For such events, a specific date can be determined, and in histories such as these, debates about dates continue to be important. Now, as per the different historians, the dates may also vary. Okay, this thing you have to remember. Other than this, as we have seen in the history textbook of the past 2 years, historians now write about a host of their issues and other questions, and they look at how people earned their livelihood, what they produced. Now many times what happen, after 3-4 years when the books are changed, some little bit new changes used to come. And why? Because research is going on about the historical records and all, and if more, we can say, important or more genuine resource we used to get, and then we used to consider those records. So this is the reason why dates sometimes used to change, but it is very rare. Okay, a valid proof is required for such changes. So this the how people earn their lives. History is all about how people used to earn their livelihoods, how cities were developed, how market was developed, how kingdoms were formed, and how new ideas and new culture or society changed, or ideas were established in the society. Now, next question with us is, by what criteria do we choose a set of dates as important? हम किस चीज़ के अकॉर्डिंग, किस बेसिस के अकॉर्डिंग ये चूज़ करते हैं कि ये डेट इम्पॉर्टेंट है और ये डेट नहीं है? द डेट्स वी सेलेक्ट or we compose a story of the past are not important on their own. They became vital. We focus on a particular set of events as important. ठीक है, हम कुछ इवेंट्स पर ज़्यादा फोकस देते हैं. ठीक है, जैसे अगर आप हिस्ट्री में देखोगे तो रानी लक्ष्मीबाई जी हैं. ठीक है, इन राजस्थान, इफ़ यू टॉक अबाउट हल्दी घाटी युद्ध, ऑल दीज इवेंट्स आर गिवन मोर इम्पॉर्टेंस than other events. So we used to give more focus, and those kind of dates or events became famous in history. Now considering an example, now we will see one example like in the histories written by British historians in India. अब जो भी हिस्ट्री ब्रिटिश लोगों ने यहाँ पर लिखी उसमें है द रूल ऑफ ईच गवर्नर वॉज इम्पॉर्टेंट. सभी जो ब्रिटिश गवर्नर जनरल्स थे उनके रूल इम्पॉर्टेंट थे. These histories begins with the rule of first Governor General Warren Hastings and ended with the last Viceroy Lord Mountbatten. So this is very important question. Okay, like the first Governor General of India was Warren Hastings and the last was Lord Mountbatten. In separate chapters we will read the deeds of others. Deeds of others means what kind of activities they performed, we will see. Okay, like other than Wellesley was there, Bentinck was there, Dalhousie, Canning, Lawrence, Lytton, Ripon, Curzon, Harding and Irvine. These all were governor generals. And next thing is that all the dates in these history books were linked with these personalities. Okay, whatever dates we are having in history used to linked with the particular personalities. We have seen the names of these personality. इनसे related हैं हमारी जो activities हैं history की. Next thing is that the chronology of their lives mark the different chapters of history of British rule. Chronology means sequence, और इनकी जो lives का sequence है वो क्या mark कर रहा है, किसकी, हमारी हिस्ट्री को अलग अलग चैप्टर्स में हम इनकी एक्टिविटीज़ पॉलिसीज़ को देखते हैं. ठीक है, सो वी कैन से दैट व्हेन now some questions are there that how we used to differentiate or divide the period of history. Okay, so when we write history or a story, we divide it into chapters. Here also we have divided the different events of history. Like it is to tell a story in a way that makes some sense, क्योंकि हमें हिस्ट्री के इवेंट्स को इस तरीके से डिवाइड करके रखना था कि इवेंट्स का आपस में क्या हो, कलेक्शन हो. ठीक है, एक सीक्वेंस मेंटेन हो इवेंट्स का. एंड हिस्टोरियंस दैट इवॉल्व अराउंड द लाइफ ऑफ ब्रिटिश गवर्नर जनरल्स, द एक्टिविटीज़ of Indians simply do not fit, they have no space. And the British activities, as we know that Indians were not having any kind of space. This means that old dates will no longer have the significance they earlier had, and some changes took place. Like if we talk about, the main question comes from here, how do we periodize? तो 1817 में जेम्स मिल जो थे, he was a Scottish economist and political philosopher, and he published a 3-book volume. Name of that was that is History of British India. So again 1 mark questions forms from this. Scottish economist और political philosopher थे जेम्स मिल, and his work was A History of British India. This was a book in 3 parts, and he divided Indian history into 3 periods, and 3 periods were the Hindu, Muslim, and British. This periodization came to be widely accepted और इसको काफ़ी accept किया गया. बट वाई डू वी ट्राई एंड डिवाइड हिस्ट्री इंटू डिफरेंट पीरियड्स? अब इसकी ज़रूरत क्यों है? हिस्ट्री को डिफरेंट पार्ट्स में डिवाइड करने की ज़रूरत क्यों है? वी डू सो, इसका आंसर है फिर, वी डू सो इन अटेम्प्ट टू कैप्चर द कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स ऑफ अ टाइम. हम ऐसा इसलिए करते हैं कि पर्टिकुलर टाइम की कुछ विशेषताएं, फीचर्स हमारे पास हों, एंड सेंट्रल फीचर as they, that is, demarcate the differences between 2 periods. First thing is that हम डिवाइड इसलिए करते हैं ताकि पर्टिकुलर पीरियड के फीचर्स हमारे पास हमें मिल सके. एंड सेकेंड थिंग इज़ दैट वी केम टू नो अबाउट द डिफरेंसेस बिटवीन द ओल्ड एंड न्यू पीरियड, एंड दीज रिफ्लेक्टेड, they used to reflect our ideas about the past, and they show us how we see the significance of change from one period to the next. तो ये क्लियर होना चाहिए किस लिए हम ऐसा करते हैं. फॉर द फर्स्ट थिंग टू नो द फीचर्स, टू कंपेयर द 2 periods, to see what kind of changes occurred in these periods. These are the reasons. Other than this, what is there is Mill thought that all Asian societies were at a lower level of civilization than Europe. He was having such opinion that in European countries are ahead as compared to the Asian countries. And according to him, or according to the things he told in history, before the British came to India, Hindu and Muslims deport ruled the country. Means Hindu and Muslim rulers used to rule our country before the coming of Britishers. And religious intolerance, caste taboos and superstitions practices dominated social life in our country. मीन्स रिलीजियस इंटॉलरेंस का मतलब होता है एक किसी पर्टिकुलर रिलीजन्स को ज़्यादा इम्पोर्टेंस देना और दंगे वगैरह होना. एंड कास्ट टैबूज, यू ऑल नो दैट कास्ट सिस्टम, डिस्क्रिमिनेशन ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ कास्ट. एंड सुपरस्टिशंस, बताइए आपको अंधविश्वास वाली जो सारी प्रथाएं हैं, दीज थिंग्स वर very much popular in our country. So revise the topic well, do the questions. Thank you.